Hello, Scrappy Crafters. Welcome back to another episode using the January 2025 Hearts for You paper pumpkin kit. Last week I showed you how to create the 3 basic cards that are included with your kit, and all of those instructions are in the instruction page. Today I want to show you an alternate card using just a few extra supplies. We'll need the Versamark stamp pad, Flirty Flamingo. You could use black, but you might want Flirty Flamingo to complement. And of course I have the old stamp pad. Then, as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you are able to order their quarterly die kit. This kit is Spring is in the Air, and it coordinates with the January, February, and March kits. And I used the heart-shaped die. Then I used a Flirty Flamingo card base, cut 8.5 by 5.5. I scored it at 4 1/4. I then cut the top part in half. So I cut it at 2 1/8 by 5.5. I then took that piece and I cut it in half, which gives you like 1 1/16 by 5.5. And I scored it at 2 3/4, and that will become our flap. Then I took one of the bases in the kit. I ran the die through on here, and then I cut off a flap on the front that is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Save this piece for more alternate cards. Then I have the basic white cardstock. I cut an insert at 4 by 5 1/4. I cut a white at 2 by 5 3/8, and again I ran a white piece through using the accompanying die that you get with the kit. I used the heart-shaped stamp set, which is free with a qualifying celebration purchase through February 28th. I chose the My Thoughts of You are all heart-shaped. You do not have to use this, but that's what I chose. And then I'm using the 2 different hearts within the kit. And last, I have 2 different embossing powders, opaque bright white, clear gloss, for 2 different hearts. You could just use the white if you would like. And then I touched up the clear heart with Wink of Stella. I went ahead and did the bulk of this early so that this video would be short. So first you're going to take your card base. I like to stamp first, but in this case I'm going to assemble just to show you. I'm going to use my glue and just put all my pieces together. You could use a tape runner. I actually prefer a tape runner, but since I had to use the glue on one piece, I decided to use the glue on all of the pieces. Then I'm going to adhere this to the front of the card. Do this with the other card base too, with the red card base and the envelope. If you were to use the envelope, you could flip it and have a striped side and a solid side. Then I went ahead and die cut my heart and embossed it. I embossed twice. The one die cut I'm going to set aside. It's going to be used on the inside of the card. On this die cut, I embossed here with the small heart, and I used the clear powder, and then I went over it with Wink of Stella. I sort of smeared this one spot though. You will need to wait until you're finished with all embossing before adding the Wink of Stella though. Then when I was finished with that piece, I covered up the first heart, and again I used the Versamark, and then I used the white embossing powder to give it a layered look, and topped it off with the Wink of Stella. So I'm going to take those pieces. The white will go on the front like this, and then on the inside we'll have a piece that looks like this. In the meantime, I want to do my stamping, so I'm going to pull out my sentiment, and there's not much room to decorate the inside, so I decided I would put my sentiment on the heart. Put that on there. And then I'll use the hearts down in the bottom corner. I'll do one with this. And then I'll come back in with this one. And then, without wasting my ink, I could put another one. Maybe I'll put it right there. A lighter, second generation stamp. Do those. That is it for my stamping. And now I'll finish assembling. First, I want to take this piece and put it on my card. It really doesn't matter where you put it, but I do like to center mine, so I'll put it right there. Then we're going to take this piece line it up on the inside. When it closes, it'll be like this. So I want to start on the front. I'm going to take this heart and I'm just going to put some glue in the center on this side because I don't want to glue it to the card. And I'll center this. There. Then I'll take the white and I'll put just a little bit of glue here. I don't have anything to adhere it to on the back yet, so we'll put this piece on. Just like that. And I like that you can rub off the excess glue. Then to secure it, I'm going to add my heart with the sentiment on the back. Set it on there. Then I'll go around the white and add a layer of glue. And that is going to strengthen the two embellished or decorative hearts so that they stay in place. Oh, I forgot some on my pink there. And if you would like, you could put another sentiment inside of the card. I just decided that it was too, it would limit my ability to write a note in there, so I did not. And finally, I'm going to add some hearts that were included in the kit. You'll notice that some of my hearts are different. I used an alcohol marker and I colored them to use on another card, which you'll see that one soon enough. But then I want to put my little hearts. And there you have it. It's a little, just a real quick card. If you wanted, you could leave the bottom heart off and put a sentiment on there. But I like it just the way it is. A fun flap Valentine card that doesn't have to go to a significant other. It could go to a friend. So if you enjoyed this video, please come back to watch more on Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts or visit my Facebook page. Thank you.